Good evening. Good evening, YouTube. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? Hold on for me. Oh, there we go. Good evening, YouTube. Good evening. Good evening, Miss Indy. Good evening, Hypnotic Touch Touch. Cha Annie is saying Dragons is begging for another bite. What happened to the first one, Lord? What's up, Queen 5050? What is up? I said it's a look, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you all, let me say this. I want to say thank you to everybody who has emailed me with their concerns. I had at least 6 content creators hit me up to see if I was okay. They weren't trying to be messy. They was like, Jay, are you okay? And let me tell you all, I am fine. I told you all, I talked to leadership, I talked to the board, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm good. I'm good. That's all I need to say. I'm good. I'm good. I had a beautiful day today. It was really good. Got a lot of things done. It was very productive. My new driver's license came in and I am good. So look, I don't want you all to be worried about me. I'm fine. I am really good. And I'm not saying that to just say it. I'm really good. So I just wanted to let you all know that. But I did uh, want to tell you all thank you because a lot of you all are really concerned. Um, and and like I said, you all, I'm good. I'm not saying any more on the situation. Um, and that's it. And I hope everybody is having a great day or you had a great day. So, um, yeah, but thank you. Thank you. Stomp Down, thank you. Spill It Boy, thank you. Okay, those are the two that checked up, and I just wanted to say thank you. And Mary Wilson, you know what? You don't have to, well, and I appreciate you doing that, Mary Wilson, but sometimes people have to know that that foolishness doesn't always work. And you all, it's a thing of power. People try to purge you off of YouTube. Um, this thing of they're being bullied and harassed, where we see that they have bullied and harassed people, and in this foolishness. And you're not going to move me from beef sector. And no, no one has called my job. No one has called my job. And I'm good. I'm real good. And that's all I need to say. I'm really good. I'm really good. And I need to say no more. All I really came on to do is thank everybody for their support because a lot of people are like, that is ridiculous. Let me say something too. A lot of us have each other's phone numbers. A lot of us have sent different content creators things. And all I'm going to say is I have never fell out with somebody to the point where I put their address out or I put their phone number out or I called a job. I don't do that kind of stuff. And I don't expect others to do that just because you have been raised with some dignity and respect the sanctity of church and work. You don't do that. And that's why, because I keep my stuff focused on YouTube and the person, not their job, not their place of worship. That's weak. That's weak. And I seen something that someone said, and let me, because somebody sent it to me by email. Ness, this is for you. I didn't come on because I'm on vacation and I'm enjoying my rest, not because I had to talk to somebody at church. Let me explain something. I play because people need my services. That's why I do what I do. And I don't need a church to fund how I live. And I go because I enjoy it, not because it's an obligation. So for you to even validate that after, well, from what I hear, they doxed you when they found out where you went to treatment, which I thought was disgusting as well. And again, you should know better, but you validating that kind of stuff. And I just think that it speaks to you, because as much as you don't like me or you despise me, I would pray to God no one would ever call your job. I pray to God that no one would ever call your family or anything that has to do with you, because what I feel about you, I keep it on YouTube. I don't have to call and take it anywhere else because I'm not weak like that. So I saw your little post and I chuckled because, yeah. And y'all, some people really like that. Um, yeah. And it was really interesting. So for all of those people who think that that's okay, it's not okay. I don't care if I have disgust for you. I'm not going to do that. It has been done to me, but I refuse to get in the dirt and do that to someone else. But I will say this, it always comes back. And this is why I make sure I don't do that. When J Dunn doxed me, trust me, they had all of her information. I refused because we don't operate like that. I do a show, I do my entertainment. If you don't like my entertainment, you don't have to come and watch it. I never forced anybody to sit here and watch me entertain. But this is exactly what I do. This ain't no different than me doing a comedy set or a television show or a variety show. This is why I don't get deep now with this rights and this rights and this. I don't get deep in that no more, because this is a show. Outside of YouTube, it's a whole different ball game. So I just want to say that because I think some people really have some twisted ideals of power, and they don't understand that it is not important to you until it happens to you. And the sad part about it is the difference between my church and the other person's church is that I go to an affirming church. So I don't have a problem with that. But you go to a church that they don't affirm you, and they would probably really have an issue with you being in drag. And that's the real gag. And you thought you was turning it with that post. And I just think it's interesting. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I tell you all to not do anything that's not lawful. I don't have any responsibility over these people's actions. I hope people do the right thing. I'm not ride. I ain't gonna ask nobody to die with me. You ride and live with me, but do not ride and die. I'm not gonna ride and die with you, and I'm not gonna tell you to ride and die with me. We're gonna ride and live, and that's what we do. That's what we do. So I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. But this is the depravity of some people. This is where people have, like, and then you all had the nerve to put a scripture on there. And I'm like, baby, you bothering Rex. You writing on LSA. And I'm like, are you serious? But I'm going to pray for you. And I pray God's mercy upon you. I wish no evil upon you, but blessings on your life. Because are, you really messed up. And I'll leave it right at that. Now let me see what y'all said. Now, Pastor, I like picking with you, but I have. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But y'all would see, I'm not having issues. I'm just saying what's happening. But I'm look. I don't hold any animosity. All I'm saying is I'm good. I'm good. Okay. What's up, Octavius? Of course, of course. But all I'm gonna say is the law is for the lawless, and I'm not gonna say anything else. And I'm gonna leave it right like that. But thank you, content creators who called. Thank you, subbies who emailed, because a lot of people were extremely concerned. But I appreciate your prayers, and that's what you can do for me. And just keep me lifted. I'm going to continue to do my comedy. I'm going to continue to come on and entertain the people. And I'm not moving until I want to move. Okay. Hey, what's up, Opinion Soul? And look, y'all, look, let these people do what they want to do. All I'm going to say is I'm going to do my show. And again, it ain't important to you until it happens to you. And that's it. And that's all. Um, and that's it. So anyway, you all, let me move away from that. I just wanted to tell those people thank you, and the rest of you all, the content creators. Some of you all, they really. Pandora ain't take nothing, baby. I'm just coming on because I just finished a Zoom meeting, and Lyric is getting groomed tomorrow, so her daddy is taking her to get groomed. And so what did they do to Jay? Nobody did anything. Nobody ain't did anything. I'm good, you all. Somebody just doxed, and they left a review on some pages dealing with the church. And so yeah, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm not exhausted, baby. I'm just it's 8:57 here. I watch World News tonight. I'm chilling. I decided to come on, and I washed the car. It's some things to be done, and I'm just chilling. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah. I am good. So that's it. And again, I don't question. Let me say this too. I don't question anybody's salvation. It is not our job to question people's salvation or not. God said, "Let the wheat grow with the tares," because God will do the separating. It ain't my job to separate. It ain't my job. All it is to know where I am with the Creator. That's why it's personal. So I'm not questioning Dimple's salvation. I'm not questioning that. But again, I don't believe in doxing. I'm not trying to take money out of people's pockets. I am not trying to have people come and harass folk. What I do is on YouTube and I keep it right there. And that's it. And you keep on moving. So anyway, it's good. It is well with my soul, baby. And that's all I can tell you all at this particular point. So moving right along. Um, Well, the Yollywood News. Dimples came over, and I guess she got her channel started. And Dimples was pretty cool. Somebody say, "Now watch it, Jay. She a snake." I'm like, okay, and I just let people do it, and then when they prove who they are, I leave them alone. So we kind of shouted out Dimples' channel and let her know, hey, this is Dimples' channel, and Dimple was doing pretty well, so it was cool. Um, Dimples came over after that, and I think she had gotten in a fight with someone, and she wanted me to validate her view on something. She was fighting some people, and I guess they were coming for her. And I'm like, nope, we're not going to do that. I am not the UN peacekeeper. I am not United Nations. Don't tell me that I need to do that because you ain't right, because you be doing stuff. And I just went down the whole line because I'm not here for a cause. I'm here to entertain. Dimples got mad because I did not do that. She wanted me to take a stance on something. I used to, but I don't anymore. I don't deal with the women thing because women call each other bees. I don't deal with the gay because the gays be calling people yags and all kind of stuff. Y'all know how they do. Now I try to keep my platform. I don't do that. Now I have gotten a little loose with the words, but again, every once in a while you'll hear me go off. So I didn't agree with Dimples on that, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, nope. So Dimples got mad and so she went on. Then she came over and doxed Rodney. She called Rodney's government name. And I'm like, you can't do that. Stop doing that. Then she called out my government name. And I'm like, you can't do that either. So I said, Dimples, you can't come over here. I'm going to not have you come over here for a while because you can't continue to dox people. She was doing it, you know, calling people government name out. She did that again on somebody else's channel with Jay Dunn, called Jay Dunn's name out. So Dimples put her picture on her community wall. Now, this is a picture she put up on her community wall. Now, her and Brian, I guess, was into it, but he said, did you see the picture on Dimples' wall? I'm like, no, I didn't. That goes to show you, I don't even watch Dimples to that point. So I went over and it was interesting because I had never seen Dimples like in a picture. And I said, that's a big B. And of course, I had to go on ahead and give it a 1 and a 2, a little roasting gag. Dimples got upset about that. She took it down. And then all of a sudden, she got upset. Then she was talking about me on somebody's channel. And it sounded like a threat. And I'm like, B, are you threatening me? Is that what this is? So Dimple said, watch me and I'm going to do this. Now, because again, it was already a threat. So she felt emboldened to do it. And I think she thought that I was supposed to just be all broken and torn up because she did it. And she did. And all I'm going to say is the law is for the lawless. But I'm fine. And I want y'all to know I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I had to remind her she has harassed and bullied people on LSA. She has threatened and led people to folks' jobs, the King Roman situation. Dimples has done a lot of dirty stuff. Don't get me wrong. I have roasted and gagged folk, but dropping addresses and phone numbers and people's real names and stuff. Mm-mm. So yeah, and that's what she's done. And so that's how it started. But I'm good. So I've given you all the story. Let's move on. Let me see what y'all saying in here. Child, and if they dox me, you know they'll dox you. So mm, okay. I'm just looking at the comments. Well, let me say this, you all. I don't have to get ugly. I said what I said. I did my show. I did my set, and I kept moving on. Um, but I'm gonna leave it at that. It's no need to um fight fire with fire. Sometimes you just sit back and observe and you see what happens. That's all. And I'm good. That's all I need to tell y'all. I'm good. Let me see what J Balls, let me say this. Y'all are let me tell you what people will do. People will do that because they'll talk about you and they'll say everything. And again, I give people grace. I give people grace. But when I want to do my comedy and when I want to roast and gag, I'm not gonna stop because you want to dox. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't allowed over here. Oh, she did try to come on the platform, and I didn't allow her on the platform because I had told her prior, you dox people and you can't come over here. And I think that may have added to that. But y'all, it's all good. It's all good because no one will censor people and harass people and dox people to keep them quiet. But that's what's going on. And that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I'm calling it unacceptable. So moving right along. Hmm. What's up? I'm good. Yollywood, I'm good, baby. Baby, I'm good. All right, y'all. So anyway, I'm good. So let's move along now. So y'all are telling me that Dragons now needs another bike. So what happened to the first bike? Did something happen to the first bike? What happened to the first e-bike, baby? Didn't they buy? I ain't trying to be all in that lady pockets, but what happened to the first bike? Could she trade it in? Now I'm serious. Now I ain't trying to be funny because if she got the first bike, can't she trade it in and get a little bit on new bike that she want? I'm just trying to find out what happened to the first bike. Well, this is the thing. Why don't Dragons see what she can get with the first bike and see if she can do a trade in and do that and get the faster bike? See if you can do a trade in. You don't think she had insurance? Well, can't she do a trade in? I'm just asking. The new bike originally is 1,200, but a man is selling it for 200 because the brakes don't. Child, I know y'all lying to me. Not the brakes don't work. Not the brakes don't work. No, ma'am. The brakes don't work. So now she gonna have to fix the brakes, and y'all gonna have to pay for the brakes. Well, why don't, baby? Y'all need to stop it. Not y'all lying to me. Because my thing is, she could have traded the bike in, but why get a faster bike if the brakes don't work? That means that you're gonna get in a crash. I would rather take a slower bike that the brakes work than then get a new bike and that go faster, but the brakes don't work. And my thing is, if you get her that bike, she gonna have to get the brakes fixed. So is she gonna come back and ask for the brake money? Okay, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. I likes dragons, but dragons, you sounded like Simon now. And hopefully we get an update on Simon because baby Simon had a story too. Simon said somebody stole his wallet and then and he ain't have no phone and he ain't know what to do. And I'm like, but then he came back on about 30 minutes later saying that he got a phone call. How you get a phone call when you said you ain't have no phone? Well, his daughter had a phone. Well, we failed to mention that important piece. Then I'm like, well, don't you need to get your wallet and stuff since she in jail? Because if she got your wallet, then that means the police took the wallet because they take things from people. And if they don't have a wallet, maybe you could ask your ex-wife, where is my wallet? But I can't understand how a lawyer not understand because this is why I'm going with dragons. Girl, why is you gonna get a bike and the brakes ain't working, even though it go faster? So here you are speeding down Biscayne Boulevard with no brakes, and you doing Uber, and somebody milkshake fall out the basket because your brakes don't work. Fries all over everywhere and the Big Mac bun is somewhere it mixes up in the bag because they done sealed the bag, but you can't stop the bike, so you bumping into things. I don't get that. Let me see what y'all saying. Uh, she know how to fix the brakes herself. Well, then why don't child? I can't deal with y'all today. I can't. A $200 bike with no brakes, but she gonna fix the brakes. Well, damn it! If you can fix the brakes, can't you make your bike go faster? I'm just saying, if you can fix brakes, you should be able to fix speed too. But she wanted the money instead. Mm-hmm. Now Simon ain't begging. His thing is different, baby. That story was different, baby. That story was everywhere. She said she was working and can get it herself at a later time, but a little donation will help her. Pastor, come on now. These well, dragons didn't have a tag or insurance. I, I'm just saying. Okay, DoorDash. Okay, I'm reading y'all comments. I'm a little behind. Fries all over the place. Okay, shake all up in the bag. Yeah. Okay. The only policy she could. My God, today I got to get out of here. Now these crackhead games. Okay, Pastor J. Wilson. She was rolling. She was rolling DoorDash, baby. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. Not walk with DoorDash. Okay. But she need brakes on it, but she can fix the brakes. But she can fix the brakes. This is crazy. She said it's been a minute since she asked for help. Baby, let me drop this like I can't deal with y'all. I mean, baby, this is BSEC the National Bank. Baby, it's giving BSEC the Federal over here. Okay, BSEC the credit union. Okay, I'm just like, baby, people act like you gonna pay this money back? We need to start doing micro loans. Okay, and every time you get a paycheck, you need to send $10 back. Because baby, people just giving folk money, they need to do it because the bank ain't gonna give it to them like that. Oh my God. Baby, ain't it something? It's always something. Okay. Give her a little micro loan. Girl, okay, give her a little micro loan. Make her pay it back. Make her pay it back. Child, these people using the people for the bank. This is why people don't give no more. Oh, child, here comes Simon. Simon, you coming on? Oh, Lord. Simon, what's up? You got that sweater on? What you wearing? Okay, what's your update, Simon? Simon, your mic on mute.
I apologize, sir.
Oh Lord, what's up? Okay, somebody said a new hoodie. All right, come on, new hoodie. Okay, a new hoodie, baby. Okay, I was like, Lord Jesus, don't be that blue one again. Anyway, so
Yeah.
Simon, what's up? Did you get your wallet? What's going on?
No, I ain't got my wallet back yet, but
Well, when you gonna get it back? Does she have it?
no, I don't know where it's at. You know what I'm
Well, did
saying?
you go to the jail?
I went to the hospital.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What's in the hospital? Is she in the hospital or in the jail?
Yeah, she's in the mental ward, so they didn't put her in jail. They put her in a hospital. Mm.
Somebody said a new hoodie. Yes, Lord, indeed. Okay, child, it's new. Okay, it is new. Praise God. Is your pants new, or you still wearing the same pants? Because the people want to
You
know.
want see my pants? Yo, you want see my pants?
Okay, Lord Jesus, go ahead and sit down. Don't sit down. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dragons will cuss you out if you give enough. All right, but this is the thing. So okay, so Simon, so they took her to the hospital, but did they take items? Because my thing is, if you went to the hospital, did you not ask, hey, where's my wallet? Where's my stuff?
I did, but they like she said that there's no trace. So Yeah, I mean,
There's
I
no
think,
trace.
yeah, she's just out of her mind, like generally. So
But where your wallet though?
I don't know, like I guess it's gone. Like I can't even think about it right
Well, did you stop them credit cards and stuff? I mean, come on, Simon. Come on, man. I mean, don't Simon. I can, really, because my
now.
thing is this: you went to the hospital. Did you talk
Hmm.
to her? What was said at the hospital,
Nah,
Simon?
I couldn't speak to her. Like it don't work like that. So what happens is like they'll give you some time and they'll put you in a room. But I ain't get to speak to her. Like I can't speak to her about like some definition conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, did you talk to a nurse or doctor to say, "Hey, she took my wallet with all my
yeah,
ID and credit card in it. Have y'all seen it?" Did you ask that
mm,
question?
yeah. No, I did that with the police, but I mean they can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we don't even know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where she put it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, um, she might have, yeah, I don't know, man. So I still got, I'm still trying to digest all this shit. You know what I mean? What's
Well,
up,
I'm telling you.
Rodney?
Well, I'm
What's up?
concerned because you up here running around.
Hey,
You running around Great Britain with no license and no money. I mean, you don't have no car. Somebody could be making it rain with your cars and stuff. I mean, did you stop your cars? Did you call the banks? Did you go to the banks?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I did. I put a stop on like the intermarry credit cards, but there's some obviously I gotta get to like my driver's license and all that shit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay. I'm just trying to figure out, Simon, because you acting really
Mm-hmm.
like off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I mean,
like
yeah,
you
but
ain't
I mean,
thinking.
come on, give me some grace, nigga. Like at the end of the
I'm
day,
giving you grace, but my thing is, in the midst of this trauma, you still gotta think.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
come on, like I ain't come
you
over
still
to
gotta
anybody
think
else.
though. But
Come
my thing is
on,
this. You said you was gonna give us an update. We were concerned about your wallet and stuff. And it's almost like I gotta do a Barbara Walters interview to say, did you
Hey,
get your
honest,
wallet? Did
bro.
you stop your stuff?
yo, Jay, come on, give me a
Okay.
break, shit.
Well,
Like
I'm glad that she's okay. I'm glad that you
I don't
stopped
know,
some
she
things.
nah, I don't give a fuck if she's okay. Like she came
Well,
over to
well,
my house
well,
and snatched my shit.
I got you. But now you got to figure out what you're gonna do.
All right, I
What's
got
up,
you.
Rodney? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I just came up here to show my support. But
Roddy be
yeah,
trying to fuck with me like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
boy,
Somebody
bye.
said, did you pay your electric bill? Yeah, because he had the lights was on. The lights was already on. He just turned it down because he don't want nobody to see his face.
Okay, come to the
So
light,
that's good.
Caroline.
Okay. Why you was
Come,
coming for me
come to the
in
light,
that
Caroline.
while you was coming for me with that Brian situation, I appreciate that, Rodney, because the bottom line is come with some receipts, come with some
Now,
evidence.
you know the reason why I said that, Jay Wilson, because when it comes to situations like that, and it's it nobody really gonna see eye to eye, and plus on top of that, Brian, you know how Brian is. That's why I just say Jay Wilson, just let it go.
But I like a good fight too. But my thing is, if you're gonna fight with me, at least bring evidence.
Right. So
Like
I,
he
I
didn't
mean,
even know about the credit. I mean, he didn't even know about the Social Security card until I brought the article up. And then he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And then I'm like, "Well, Brian, have you ever been to the border?" No. I'm like, "Really? How you gonna tell somebody about the border and you ain't never been?"
well, like I
Uh,
say, these politics, I really don't get off into politics like that, Jay Wilson,
okay.
because
Well, Simon, is you okay? Is you okay? Are you? I mean, it seemed like you got food. But how long is it gonna take you to get your driver's license?
I don't know, like how long does it take to get a driver's license? Like now I gotta reorder that shit. It's gonna take about like 20 days or some shit like that.
Okay, that's about the same in
but
Texas.
I
They'll give you.
am.
Go ahead, Rodney.
Oh, nothing. It's not that important. But I am.
Yeah.
One of my girls is not going to return. So I am looking for a new moderator.
Oh my
So
lord, that was fire,
Oh
man.
my
Jesus
God, you
Christ.
okay? You having a moderator issues? Okay,
That was
Rodney.
hot.
yeah, one
Well,
of my
I'm gonna say,
girls. Yeah, she's not
is
going to
he okay?
return. So,
Okay, what's
I
huh?
wrong
need
with
some
him?
milk. No, my lord.
Child, let me
So
child.
anybody want to
Simon.
mod, just let me know.
Okay, so what do you think about this
It's
dragon
burning my
child and her
mouth.
bicycle?
A bicycle? You say
Right.
what?
So Dragon said that she need a bicycle because her other bicycle don't go fast like this bicycle. But she said it was $1,200, but now she getting it for $200 because the brakes don't work on it. But she said she can fix the brakes, but she just need $200. She said she can get it. She said she
Rodney,
can get it though, but she
can you
said
help
though
me,
she need
Rodney?
a little help. So what you think about that? And
Oh no.
and Simon. Okay, so it's hot. Do you wanna step away for a little bit? Are you okay?
I just ate some shit and it just blowing my fucking mouth off, man. Like, God
Okay.
damn.
Well, go ahead and go on mute though, because you doing too much.
No. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I apologize.
Right. Did they give you some medicine at the psych ward?
Okay, I'm just saying because he's just acting real interesting today. Child,
Oh,
there go Brian talking about I was
hey,
minding my
Pastor.
It's not
business.
Tulsa.
Child,
How you
Brian, all
doing?
I can say is just come with evidence. That's it. Because you was being a little rude. And
Uh
then
oh, here we go.
no, he was being a little rude. And then he got real personal with that lady. And all we was just doing is bringing evidence and we was backing up our claim. And you was making claims, but you couldn't back them up. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Queen Tulsa? What's going on?
Hey, Pastor. Listen here. Let me just go ahead and be the first to tell you, honey. I've been dragging you a little bit in these streets, honey. So if the
Okay,
word has not got
why was
back,
you dragging me in the streets, honey?
I'm gonna ask this certain person in a
to be
minute.
honest, I
See if
really
she
don't
want.
know.
No, you gotta
I really
have a
don't
reason.
know.
But what were you dragging me
You've been in the
about?
headlines.
What would you been
I don't
dragging me
remember.
about?
I really don't remember.
Okay, but you said I've been in the
Hey, what's up,
headlines.
y'all?
That's a reason to drag people though
Well, I
when they
never
get in the
put you in the
headlines.
headlines. I never
Hello, we
put you
got a
in my
panel full
headlines.
up
I
here.
put you into the commentary a little bit.
Okay, I was just wondering. Okay, well at least you honest. Okay, I
You
hope
know
you're
I
making
am.
some money. Okay,
Hello, I'm
all
all
right.
green over there. Hello,
Okay, child, we all drag past the child. It is, but I don't be bothered with
it's
y'all
just
sometimes.
commentary. It's not
What's
nothing
up,
personal, y'all.
Honest Roll and Brian?
Pastor
How you
Tulsa was
doing?
dragging everybody at Y2 cameras this morning.
Who
Bitch,
was
hold on. Don't
Yeah,
come in here.
bad Tulsa.
Don't come in here skinning and
Tulsa
grinning
was
in my
dragging
motherfucking face.
everybody? What was she saying though?
No, this bitch coming in
Let me
here
get a
skinning
kiss
and
on
grinning
the
in my
cheek.
face.
Kiss on my sister cheek. Dragging. She was just dragging folks.
You two
Okay.
just sucking lips away
She
from
was
me.
hardcore too, Pastor. Pastor, get her.
Well, I don't know what she
I
said, so
got a
I can.
knockdown off somebody panel earlier. I'm gonna get Tulsa knocked down again
Okay, I didn't know what she said, but
for
at
her
least she
antics.
honest. So
What's
yes,
up,
what
Rodney?
want
What's up,
Lemon to
Rodney?
pay for her bike and Krista
What's up,
just follow
Simon?
Lemon
What's
around
up?
No,
stalking.
What's
Pastor,
up?
let me tell you what Ro is
What's
mad
up?
about because
What's
I
up,
was over there
Rodney?
trying to tell Lady Dimples that she was out here. Shut the fuck up, you stupid drag queen bitch. I
Uh-oh.
was over there telling Lady Dimples that she was out here playing some dangerous ass games, and that's not what we stand for. And by you
I
doing that,
saw when she
you're
dropped
sending out the
you.
wrong motherfucking message.
Yeah, I've been
But you know what
quiet
I'm
about
saying?
Rodney.
It's sending the
I've been
wrong
quiet about
message.
him.
I just feel like the climate that we're in, that's not cool. It's not cool. And she's got a target on her back, and there will be an assault on her.
Well, look, I'm not speaking that. All I'm
Yeah,
saying
he's gonna
is at the
speak that
end,
into
all at
existence.
the end of the day, I'm just saying this. You put Rodney's government name out, mine. You did it to Jay Dunn. Then I told you to stop, and then I said I'm not gonna let you up. And then again, she always dragging folk, and
Pastor,
I
have
just,
I ever did any of that to y'all? Have
of
I
course
ever put
not.
any of
No,
y'all
no,
information out?
you
I
just
don't be on that
plain
type of shit.
You just plain messy, and I
I
can
don't.
deal with that. See, I can just deal
No,
with
I don't
plain
do that. I
messy.
don't do that.
Hey, Rodney.
I
Can
can
we
just deal
Hey,
with
talk?
plain
Simon.
messy.
Can we talk, Rodney?
So honest roll here. What's up,
Everybody
Brian?
else is
Wait a minute.
talking.
We wanna
Hey,
recognize. We want to recognize Brian. What's up, Brian?
Oh, sexy chocolate in
Give
the
a fuck
building.
about Brian.
Okay.
I want to
Hey,
speak to
Brian.
Rodney.
Hey, what's up, Pastor?
How you
How
doing?
you?
Oh, he got
Well,
his sexy voice on.
I,
Mhm.
want- I came up here to ask Rodney. Now, Rodney know I support his
Oh, you
channel.
see how this nigga done that shit?
Wait a minute,
Oh
Simon.
my
Why you
God!
loud? Somebody talking. I'm getting ready to drop you. I mean, just
All
because you got a
right,
new
okay,
hoodie
cool.
and
No, no, no,
shit,
cool,
that
cool,
don't mean
cool,
you got
cool.
to be all loud and stuff. Because you got
No,
a new
no,
piece of clothing and
I
stuff. You don't have to act like that.
apologize, Pastor.
Go
I
ahead,
apologize.
Brian, because Simon got a new piece of clothing and he just acting
new hoodie
crazy.
game.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask Rodney. It would have been good if he just would have stuck with what he said earlier, because it wasn't nothing wrong with what he said earlier. It's okay to have your own opinion, but I want to know. You know how Brian is. What is that? Like, you know how Brian is. Like, what am I? I mean, I ain't done
Well,
nothing to
Yeah,
you.
well,
we know how you
okay,
are.
well, the reason I got an explanation for that. Well, the reason why I say that because I know you and Jay Wilson are always getting into it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you. No
So
worries. No worries.
so that's what it is. No, I didn't
I
mean
thought you
nothing
was being
negative
shady
about
to
it.
me. I thought you was being shady to me. I'm like, I ain't done nothing to Rodney for him to be
Oh
shady
no,
to me.
no, no, it wasn't like that at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
I
know
Okay.
think
how
you
he
strong.
is.
I mean, but you and Jay Wilson, y'all strong opinionated. So yeah, that's
I got you,
all.
Rodney. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Did
about it. I just
you?
wanted to just come and ask like what I did to you, but it's all right. Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
for
Well,
Yeah,
opinion.
did you
Oh,
do
you
some
Brian.
welcome.
research?
Yeah,
Did you do
Brian.
some research?
Rodney don't want pastor. Go ahead.
Did you do
Well, first
research
of
though?
all,
Oh my God.
Jay Wilson wouldn't drop the link earlier because, first of all, you and Honest wrote with this stupid ass motherfucking a disposition that y'all have about somebody sucking illegal aliens' dick. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why would y'all say but you suck Mexican dick? But first of all, they have legal Hispanic people that are born in the U.S. Y'all sound stupid. So that was really what I came up here to explain to as well.
Why
Nobody
didn't you
sucks
get them a
illegal.
green card? Why didn't you get them a
Illegal.
green card?
Queen Toaster, did you cut your dick off yet? Leave me the fuck alone, okay?
No,
Because I
don't
don't got
But
ever
time.
Brian, you said
no
it for
partner.
yourself that you don't know. You like that the one that you
Well,
was dealing with.
whatever.
He really didn't
Whatever.
speak pretty good English, so you don't know what he has.
I want to give a shout out
You
to
don't know what he
National
has.
Man. Shout out to
You said you
National
had to pull
Man.
the
They're not
translator
illegal
app out.
No,
aliens, Brian.
Brian.
You had to pull that translator
First of
app out. You
all,
don't know what they got.
they are legal immigrants. They're not from another planet. They just from another country. So they are legal immigrants. Aliens are not from Earth. Y'all
Shout out to
sometimes y'all
National Man in this heat.
I'm
Are we
just
getting
trying
on
to make
politics
sure.
again?
I'm
So
just saying
I
it's
want
not
y'all to have a good
politics.
night. And then, Pastor, can you tell these people,
It's just illegal immigrants, not illegal aliens. You
And
know what I'm
leave the
and
saying?
Pastor,
Mexicans alone. Please leave the Mexicans alone. Okay.
Can you
Opinion.
tell these
So
people that
I'm not really on this like that because I don't
I'm,
really. So
I'm on
I'm over
mute.
here. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
about to
ahead,
go jump
Brian.
in the shower to go to work, Pastor. But these people say I can't keep a
Yeah, I'm getting
job,
ready to
but
get
yet I
go
work.
to work
Yeah,
myself.
get
Mhm.
in the shower. Get in the shower, bro.
Oh my
Because
Man,
God.
you
you
did.
shut your bitch ass up and go pour you a drink, bitch. Stop talking to me.
No.
Ain't your nigga below you, bitch? Ain't your boyfriend below you, ho? Stop fucking talking to me. And
I'm glad you're not
Olivia,
drinking
I want
tonight,
to cuss
Brian.
your
I'm glad
big
you're not
ass
drinking
out too,
tonight.
bitch.
Mhm.
Olivia, the
Thank
fucking
goodness.
oracle.
Woo!
What
Olivia,
you
the
got to
What's
say?
your
oracle, bitch.
attitude
Ain't
the
nobody
other day?
obsessed with no
I'm
motherfucking
glad you ain't
rose.
drinking.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let
Go to
Brian
work.
vent. Go
No,
ahead,
no, no,
Brian. What you
no.
got to say? What?
With
Go
her
ahead and vent.
motherfucking ass. With her motherfucking lazy smoking a cigarette on a fucking toilet ass. You motherfucking Olivia, don't fucking play with me. I didn't even want to go live. I
I
didn't
mean,
even want to go live to talk to your
one
raggedy
y'all
fucking ass.
tight though? What
No,
don't
I
she
don't
like?
know that
Don't
bitch.
like
I
she
don't
like
know
men's?
her.
Don't she like men's like you and
I
everything?
don't
And
give a
y'all was
fuck.
all
Talk
friends
about
and
somebody
stuff.
that's obsessed with Roe. Who the fuck is obsessed with a Roe? Get the
That
fuck
is
out of my
your
motherfucking face.
friend. That's your
That's your
friend. That's your
friend.
homegirl.
That's your friend.
That's
Yeah,
your good
Yeah,
Rose.
I
Judy.
got to go.
Rose.
But Pastor, can you tell these people that I work 2, 3, 4 jobs at a time?
You
Please
do.
explain that to them.
You
Thank you.
do.
So,
You
Lady
do.
Dimples. Okay, so Lady Dimples, bitch, you can't keep a job. And if I, first of all, I'm on 9 days of not smoking marijuana. I have dreams of being a trucker, 80,000 to 90,000 a year. Your first year, yeah, that's where I want to go. I don't give a fuck what none of you bitches got to say about
But
me. I
Brian,
can't keep a job. Fuck you hoes and come pay my bills for me then. How the fuck am I living? How the fuck am I able to do what I want to do if I can't keep a job and don't work? Suck my dick and eat my shit out my ass, okay? And that's all I got to
No,
say.
no
And
one's trying to suck.
Olivia,
No one is trying to suck your dick, bitch.
and back at you too. Back at you, because you look like the black fungus on my toenail, bitch, with your dirty ass, ugly ass feet. What type of lawyer don't even have paintings on his fucking wall, bitch? And I bet you got shit stains in your drawers,
No one,
bitch. Shut
no,
up. But
no,
who wants to suck yours? Who
no,
wants to suck yours?
no,
Who
no
wants to
one.
suck yours? You are an alcoholic bum
Okay.
who don't know how to call the police when somebody steal from them. You are a fucking loser. You're
Mm-hmm.
stupid. And you pitch black like the black room in your room, bitch. The only thing we can see is your fucking hoodie, ho. We can't. It look like you that nigga from nigga. We can't see shit
Right.
from you,
Well, you know,
Simon.
Simon's dick died a long time ago, so now he's a bottom. Go
Well,
on.
him and Ro can have fun. Ain't nobody obsessed with no motherfucking Ro, and I want y'all to stop acting like that. Ro, do you think Brian is fine? I don't need validation from no Ro, bitch. I think I'm fine, ho. What the fuck, Ro? Go, okay. I don't know, but bitch. I think I'm the shit, bitch. I know I look good, bitch.
What?
The fuck is you talking about? I know I'm the shit, bitch, whether you think so or not.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ro is a hoe from around the goddamn world. He has friends that he sit up there with Shakim and Simon and be on these phones with these men and shit. That's
Come on,
on
Tulsa,
him.
grab
You
my
need to talk
hand.
to
Grab my
him
hand,
about that.
sister. Grab my hand. Me and her hoes together. Yeah,
Brian,
we hoes together.
drag this bitch. Drag this
We
bitch.
hoes together,
Brian,
baby.
go take your fat
Brian,
ass
drag
a
the fuck
shower,
out of
Brian,
her.
because these people don't know how to
Let me
take.
go find me
And
a
go get
motel.
yourself ready for work, Brian. Shave your head and go get yourself together for work, Brian. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yes, we do. We want you to get ready for work,
You think I
Brian.
give
But
a fuck about a validation from a Ro? When
Brian's
Ro
so
toys
fucking
with these
sexy.
men, Ro toys with these men, Shakim on the phone with all these other fucking men, Simon and all these other niggas. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my motherfucking face, he's
nah,
not the only man in the world.
Roby at the
So
job. Roby,
Roby,
where
shut
you
the
about
fuck
to
up.
go? Roby, where you about to go? That's where Roby at. I wish I
Ro,
could toy with some men more often,
well,
but
you
no,
live in,
I'm
I mean, you live
working,
in
Brian.
Acting like
Norfolk. I
you
mean,
don't.
Just like
why?
you're a working man.
Okay,
You a
well,
hoe. You a
Toast over there
skank.
work.
Toya,
Toast
leave me
still working
alone,
the
bitch.
You a
motel,
Because you know
baby
hoe.
what,
girl.
bitch?
She
Somebody
working the
said
motel.
Brian, but
That's what my
somebody
sister
said
over there doing.
Brian,
She
but
Toya,
working the
you
ain't
over
your
here
motel.
out in the
husband,
parking lots picking up
but
dust,
Toya,
bitch.
ain't your husband in risk of getting deported, bitch? You got better things to worry about. You don't know what I do in parking lots, bitch. Okay, you look like your face got ran over in the parking lot, ho. Don't fucking play with me, bitch, over no politics, ho. I ain't never done nothing to your raggedy, high yellow ass either, bitch.
Well,
Somebody
listen,
said,
don't feel
Brian, didn't you
bad,
drive
Brian.
miles looking for love in hopeless play?
Girl, I
Shawty,
don't know what the fuck you say, ho, but your mama do it, bitch, and your daddy.
Brian, don't feel bad.
Okay.
Ro got scabies from a
Your
white
mama
man.
and your daddy locked and lovely, and I believe your children be in the back seat.
Check out work for a
Okay.
white
Ro got
man.
scabies. Ro got scabies.
I believe the bitch children be in the back seat
No
while the
way.
mom and daddy looking for love. You don't know what I look for, a hoe in a parking lot, bitch. And get the fuck out my business. Oh,
my,
oh,
my,
okay.
my,
Well,
Y'all got
my.
fucking
so
scabies out there in those fucking parking lots.
Yo,
Scabies is
Rodney.
out
says
Yo,
there.
the
Rodney.
prostitute from the dirty $39.99
I
a
know
night
snapping
hotels.
Yo,
up.
I ain't
Motels,
fighting.
excuse me.
yo,
I ain't
Rodney.
fighting because I came with evidence, honey. I ain't
Listen here, baby.
fighting.
I was in a hotel. I was in parking
$39.99
lots.
a night, bitch, to get kicked out and get arrested for
Hey,
prostitution.
listen
Ho,
to
How
suck a
much
dick,
did you
bitch.
make though? So you
Suck a
made
dick.
quite a bit of money though. So like on one of your Johns though, like you made some money.
Yo,
At
I
least
Rodney.
no,
made
but for real though,
way
at least
more
she did
money
it the
than
way
Yo,
of getting paid though.
Rodney, you still
I'm glad she did. Shoot, she got. I'm telling you, with the paid hoes, I don't got no problems with at all. Like for real, that's if you, cause you, especially
This
if you're
bitch
doing your
wanna
money
come up
right.
and talk to
So
me. I
if
got to
my
go.
sister
I don't give a
got
fuck about
paid,
no Toya abstract.
Yo, Rodney,
I'm
you
Bitch,
still
for it.
here? I ain't even
bitch,
listened to this motherfucker. Rodney, you still here?
Yes,
Rodney.
I am.
Hey, baby.
I don't think
What's
she do it
good?
no more, but yeah, she got
Girl,
paid
if I
when she
ain't trying to
was.
say shit, like it's boring, okay? Let's talk.
Well, Ro, we know you paid
What's
for
up,
dick
Hey,
that
baby?
you didn't
Toya.
get. So go
Yo,
on.
Hola,
I heard you saying some
¿cómo
shit about me.
está?
Yeah, right?
oh, he
I heard
paid
you.
for
Brian,
big.
I
did
heard
you
you
just
saying
say I
something.
look like I got ran over in the face?
Toya, leave me alone,
Brian,
bitch. Because first of
That is
all,
what, nigga.
Toya,
That is what.
Toya, your
You going back
husband is an illegal alien, okay, bitch?
no,
And
not
you talking
everybody
about
that's
somebody going to
foreign.
the parking lot.
Brian,
You don't
He
know
was
Brian,
what
coming
I
up
do
here
in a
cooking
parking
Brian.
lot, ho. You do
Brian,
not
not
know what
everyone
I
that's
do in a
foreign is
parking lot.
illegal.
Worry
I just
about if
want to
your
let you know
husband
that.
go
No,
back
I
to his
want to
home
talk
country
about what you
and got a
doing in
whole
the
nother marriage out there, bitch. He could be
That's what
living
I'm
here.
saying.
He could be just
Brian,
like Dee Dee
Brian,
Luke.
you know that
Just like
that
Dee Dee Luke was over here, your husband and moved back back to his foreign country and said, "Fuck you,
Have you
bitch," and
ever been
goodbye.
outside the country, Brian?
Yes,
Do
I
you
have.
have a
I've been to
passport?
Mexico. Yes, I have. I've been to Mexico
Okay.
before. Yes, I
Okay.
have.
Okay. So act like you've been somewhere.
Can we not
Okay.
get on
I
politics,
ain't got to act like
please? Can we
shit.
not get on
Yeah,
politics?
I'm
We're
with,
not
I'm
getting
with
on
you, Rodney. I'm
politics.
with you,
I'm not
Rodney.
getting on no
I'm with
politics.
you,
I'm
Rodney.
over
I'm
We're
that.
with
getting on
I'm
you.
done with
politics.
that.
Can
Yeah,
we not get
you're
on that,
right.
please?
We're not getting
Yeah,
on
I'm done
He
with
ain't
that.
on
politics.
politics.
Okay,
Brian
but we
done
you
don't
let
have
his
to be talking
100%
husband
about
start
Rodney.
on
illegal
that lady.
immigrants and stuff like that.
Brian,
We don't need to be
Brian
talking
done
about
said
none
that
of
lady
that.
husband getting
Leave that
deported.
alone.
Yeah, the
Right.
nigga is getting deported.
How y'all know he
He's
getting deported?
he don't know that. He just you can tell he ain't been nowhere.
Bitch, I've been to Mexico. I've been to California, New Mexico. Okay,
Those are states,
and a few.
baby. I meant
Okay, and a few other
overseas.
places, bitch.
I
Get
meant
the fuck out of
overseas,
my business.
baby.
I've been to San Antonio, the best place on
That's
earth.
Texas. That's
And you've
I've
been to
been to a
Houston.
few
Austin.
other people,
You've been
girl.
to
Get out my
Austin,
face.
Texas. You've been to
I've been
Austin,
to
Texas.
He's been
Nevada.
to Austin,
Okay,
Texas.
what
That is
else?
correct. You've
What
been
else?
to
I've been to
Austin for sure.
Nevada. Okay, what else? Mm-hmm.
So what'd you say? You
Mm-hmm.
said I look like I got ran over. Really,
Troy, you do
Brian?
got a pie face, bitch. Your face look like the sun, bitch. Like a lemon meringue motherfucking pie. That's what the
And
fuck I said. It looked
you
like
got
your
the
shit
flattest
got
wide
ran the
booty
fuck
I've ever
over, bitch.
seen.
You big
You got the
cheesy ass
flattest
looking
wide ashy
motherfucker.
booty I've
That's
ever
what the
seen in
fuck
my
I said,
life.
bitch. And what you gonna do about what I said?
Come
Last
What
on,
you gonna
week
cream
you
say?
in the
told me about
What
that
middle.
you gonna do
ashy
about it?
ass.
What you gonna do
Brian,
about it?
calm down, Brian.
I'm gonna give you some lotion to lotion up on that ashy ass. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Okay.
Not ashy ass.
Bless your heart.
Okay.
Bless your ashy ass heart.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
brother, if you're gonna advertise it, make sure it's at least moisturized. Come on.
Toya. Toya.
Hey,
Toya,
Rodney.
listen to
Hey,
Toya,
Rodney.
why don't you open your mouth, Toya? Open your mouth.
Rodney,
Open
you
your
said
mouth.
that you were looking for
Uh,
a mod, right?
She said make sure
Yeah,
it's
I'm looking for one. I don't think one of my girls
Why
is
don't
gonna come
why
back.
don't
Yeah.
Okay, I got one for you. Lady Nika
Toya, was
said
it that
that she'll
ashy,
mod for you.
Toya? It was ashy like that for real?
Who?
Lady Nika said she'll
I'm
mod for
going
you.
to. I have to be honest
Well,
with you,
damn.
baby,
Child
because I
lady
do
Nika didn't
like
say
you.
that.
I do.
Goddamn.
Oh, she
It
being
was a little
messy,
bit on the
Rodney.
ashy. It was. It
It
was.
was ashy bad like that, Toya, where you saw the white stuff on the ash like that?
It
I
Damn,
looked
that's
think
like
Ava
ashy.
would be a cute little mod for my channel.
it would.
I think
You
Lady
did need
Nika
some
would be a cute little
Jergens.
mod for you.
No,
You did
Lady
need some
Nika don't mod
Jergens.
like
But
that.
it was
Lady Nika.
ashy, girl. She said the butt was ashy. And that's deep. That's deep.
I got to go, but y'all
That's
tripping.
deep. And Toya, and the
Toya.
thing is, Toya
So,
ain't
Rodney,
even
what about
yelling.
our baby
The thing
Diva?
is,
Diva
Toya
might be a
ain't
good
even
mod.
yelling.
I think she'll be
Toya,
right back.
Toya
No,
just
Diva
came
wouldn't be a
over
good
and
mod
said,
either.
Toya
Diva
just
wouldn't be
said
a
Let
your
my
good
butt
baby
mod.
is
Diva do it.
ashy.
We gonna make
Toya,
sure she behave. We just gonna fuss her out if she don't behave. Diva
Toya just
behave,
said your
boo.
butt was
No,
You'll
Diva
do
ashy.
it.
wouldn't be a good mod.
But shout out to
I
Diva
have
Dang,
a
see
soft
she
Tomboy.
spot
wouldn't.
for you,
Dang,
but
I
Shout out
I
to
know she
Diva.
would love
Why
it
don't
though.
QB
that
will
was
be a good
funny.
mod? QB.
Y'all too
Listen, these
much.
people talking about
Chad,
Y'all
mods.
don't
didn't
go
even let
there.
Anyway,
Choreo love it be a
For
goddamn
real?
more. Let
Shit, baby,
Choreo
please,
love
y'all
it.
need to be quiet, honey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let
drop down
Choreo
in the
love it. Or
queue.
maybe Olivia.
Toya, that
Child,
was good
Choreo
though.
lover
Toya
better go
didn't
to
even
hell, honey.
Toya ain't even get angry. She just came up and said, "You just got to ask your ass."
But
Child, that's
Pastor,
deep.
maybe I do, Pastor. Maybe I
I mean,
do.
but I
Bless
mean,
Damn,
it's
bless
it's
Toya.
your
not. It's
heart.
Damn.
not. Let me say this. It's not
Damn.
because she didn't even argue with you. She let you finish, and she said, "You know,
Yeah.
get some lotion for your ass." That's
Yeah, she
deep.
won. She won. She
That was
won.
deep.
Okay.
I still have a soft spot for you, Brian. Don't get me
Well, you know
wrong.
what? You make me mad, Toya. You make me real mad. So, but you know what? I'm gonna leave you alone and just leave me
I'm gonna
alone.
leave
Okay,
you
just
alone
leave me
too.
alone.
I still have
Thank
I
you.
still like your channel, and you still give me
Mm-hmm.
life, which is your crazy ass. But
Mm-hmm.
you do worry
Everyone
me
leave Brian
sometimes. You
alone.
do.
Leave Brian alone. That's what he said anyway.
Oh God.
Oh
Me and Toya
Lord,
Oh
Honey,
have
stop
yeah.
went
digging in
back and
your
forth, and
ass.
baby, she
this is
dropped
from
right
the
down in
man
my
Honey,
who
want you
still
chat.
to
don't have
dig
no
in his ass.
identification and can be deported from London.
Right. He
Exactly.
wants
Like
somebody to dig
what?
in his ass.
You need to be chasing your wallet, Simon, for
Yeah,
real.
stop trying to chase these dicks. Get up
I'm
off of
Ooh,
here.
trying.
Get up off these
Oh,
dicks. Get up off this
I don't
panel.
even think I don't even
Log
believe the
out.
story. You sound like another dragons. You do
I'm just
sound
saying.
crackish too.
Yeah, I
You
do
sound
that.
very crackish with that story.
I like
I
but this
mother.
is
can't
the
I can't
thing
find
though,
my
girl.
wallet.
Did you hear Dragon said she need a new bike? She said it go faster, but the brakes don't work, and that's why she got a discount. But she know how to fix brakes.
I'm just
First of
over
all,
here fucking
dragons is
running.
giving me crackhead. Okay,
No,
I'm
she better
sorry.
use her motherfucking Flintstone feet. Stop that motherfucker.
It's just, we went
Well,
through the same
damn,
thing
Simon.
last year. And this is the same thing again. She's dry bagging and she's coming around like the sector is the ATM. It's pretty pathetic. But you know what? I'm not giving her any money, so ain't my I'm just gonna talk my shit. All right, bye. I'll be in the chat, y'all.
All right,
No, yeah.
Toya.
Oh,
Bye.
where she go? Don't know. Come up. What
One of
the?
my moderators is not coming back, Diva. That's why I'm looking for another one.
You know,
Oh
Mm,
Lord, Rodney, if we have to hear about a
Yeah.
mod not coming back, baby.
Rodney, like
mm.
I
Ooh,
want you
if
to
it's
No,
talk.
she
not
was asking
you
a
begging
I
question.
want,
for a
I
I
just
want
rent,
you to
asked.
talk my mouth,
So,
my
nigga.
Brian, what
Rodney,
time you get off tonight?
if they for you begging for a rent, child.
Mm-hmm. You hear
Yeah,
that
let me
shit?
tell you, let me say this, you all.
Did you
The
want to buy
law,
Queen
let me
Tulsa?
say this. The law is for the lawless, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Let people
If
do
you
what they
mod
need
for
to
me, I'll
do.
mod for you.
See,
So the
Diva, you
law is for
could
the
do it if
lawless.
you would just be good, boo. If you would
Have
please
my
let
whole
Diva be
chatter be
good.
blocked.
Okay.
No, I
No,
don't do that. I don't
I
even
like it.
mind, to be
I like
honest. I
it.
really
I
don't mind.
like it.
That's what
Listen
I'm
here,
saying. Y'all see
I'm
these
too busy.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
like
celebrity. You know, I'm a
Lemon will
celebrity
give
around
her
here.
money.
yeah.
Lemon will give
Okay.
her the money. Well, let Lemon do
Oh,
it.
child.
He always go over there. I'm not mad at dragons,
You
but
know,
golly, if the old bicycle work and use it and then get your money. She just, I mean, work for it.
Lemon should help her
You'll
skin.
but
enjoy it when you
I had a
work
question
for
for
it.
Rodney though, y'all.
See?
I'm sorry, Tosa. I might be late with this, but Rodney, what were you and Lemon talking about? I saw him on your panel.
Mm.
You know, I know he was up there, and I know you won't really get along with him. So what were y'all discussing? Are y'all good
Oh, just
now?
a pass. Oh, just a pass. And if you go back and watch the video, just a pass on what when I was a moderator and all that over there
Why
and
don't
about
you
his
have
channel
Rick
stuff.
Reed mod for you, Rodney?
Oh,
Mm.
Rick Reed better go to hell, honey.
Oh my God. That's all he needs right there. Boom.
What I said was like I like his lisp. You know what I'm saying? Like
Simon, what are you talking about? What's going on?
I'm talking about Rodney.
mm.
I like
Oh
his lisp.
Lord. Lord Jesus.
Man, it's
What
giving
does
me
he
that
say? What do
Simon
you?
that
He's
took
still in
somebody's
traumatic
pills.
distress about the
Child.
wallet being gone.
You done
I
took
mean,
somebody's pills and you over there feeling yourself. What you been doing? You been doing mushroom?
Mm.
Simon, you
bro,
seem
Yeah.
extremely
bro,
thin
calm
though.
down,
You
bro.
seem very slim.
Hmm.
I am, but
Have
I
you
don't.
been
Yeah,
to
he
Virginia?
been thin since the Kendra G
Ah,
days.
Have you
yeah.
been to Virginia lately?
Why you getting mad, bro? Like just
Ooh,
because
Oh,
look at him.
I'm on the Rodney, like you're mad with this other. What the fuck? Like you got your boy over there.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Uh-uh.
That
mad.
Uh-uh.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on Rodney. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I was
Like
stressed. No, I was stressed out by my
Simon,
job
put
today,
your
so no,
good
I'm not
ass
mad today though.
motherfucking camera on, bitch.
Mm. Yeah. Well, Brian is in the shower probably. I know he getting ready for work.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he better go ahead and get ready.
That nigga's a hip.
Mhm.
He's a hippo. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a hippopotamus.
Hold on,
Like
let
I
me
don't
get
give
this
a fuck.
bitch row right
Wait a
quick. Let me
minute.
get this whole row together. Row, bitch, what the fuck is up with you? I
Oh yeah,
was
she
Nah,
just
got.
chilling
like
earlier. I was
you guys
just
gonna
chilling
get
earlier.
real mad because
Row,
me
let
and
me tell
Rodney
you
Oh
got
yeah,
one
I
of
had
the
to get you up off that girl
no,
panel. You
no,
talk so much
you
reckless
stupid.
junk about her.
No,
I
you
said get
stupid.
up off of there.
You
Get your
just
no,
listen here,
hold
you
on
just
higher
stupid bitch.
echelon.
You
Let me
are a
get you together,
stupid
baby.
bitch. No,
How you
Rodney.
listen
gonna sit
here.
up there acting like you was
Rodney.
upper echelon trans? Boo,
Listen
you
here. I am.
came
Rodney.
from getting
Ain't even
from
know about
getting
this shit. They get mad already.
putting
You
your
know what
booty out on the street, okay, for some money. That's where you came from. That's where your transition came from. And then you took the crack up your nose.
Nah,
Girl,
you
What's
bye.
up, Bertha May?
Okay,
supposed to go with that big
that's
Is
booty
where
this
your she act
is
like
motherfucker.
she
this
came from
Now
a fur
hold
coat.
on.
You know
Hold
Girl,
what
on.
more like
Hold
a
on.
fox.
Hold
Okay,
Rodney?
your
on. We
that
got
coat was
gas.
a fox.
We
Alright.
got gas. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna kick y'all ass. Hold on. Bertha May, what's up?
somebody said Jay stop? They say you want Brian J. Wilson.
Please stop. And like I
Okay.
said, Simon, if I'm a hippopotamus, you a
Mhm.
deadbeat, ugly ass, crackhead looking father, bitch. Why? Okay, why you ain't seen your daughter in about what 20 years? Okay, so you lying and saying that your daughter is living with you, but that bitch is in Italy, and you didn't even get rights to go see her, bitch. So I'd rather be this sexy big
What
ass
the hell?
hippopotamus. Yeah, you heard what I said. I said he's a deadbeat ass motherfucking father whose daughter lives in Italy, and he's a liar. He's an alcoholic. So this hippopotamus over here is gonna go finish putting my face cream back on, bitch. I'll be right back.
Well,
Now,
Right.
Bertha
I
I'm
May,
know
your
you
Bertha
was
May
ugly
had hit the
black
panel,
ass.
but
You
I
is
don't know
one
if Bertha May
ugly
got
black
all up.
motherfucker. You is ugly, nigga. You look like an oil spill, Simon. You're ugly. You're not attractive. You fake Wayne Brady looking motherfucker, bitch. I'll be me all motherfucking day with your ugly skinny ass. You look ugly, bitch. Just with your skin and I mean shit. You an ugly motherfucker, bitch. You're ugly. And you look like the shit came out of Dimples' hermaphroditic ass, bitch. But anyway, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you be complaining, bitch. That's
Oh
what
But
yeah.
yeah, Bertha May was
Simon.
trying to come up. Y'all, you know, Brian is
Oh my bad.
cool, but I'm attracted to I have. I'm not interested in anybody in YouTube, and Brian has other interests,
And Jay
and so
Wilson
does
is not
Ron.
my type either. He's not my type as well. So
Yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah,
look
what
up
Diva
to Jay
said down
Wilson.
there. Diva,
Yeah.
ain't no man never did me like that, boo. I've heard stories, but no, ain't no man did me like that.
First of all, hold on.
Did you
Never.
like what,
Let
Maybe
Negro?
hold on.
Pops and Toaster may know about that
Let
because
me
she's
let
had
me
a hell of a lot of sexual experiences out there on the street. You never know what's gonna happen out on the street. Toaster,
bro,
did most of it happen
let me
behind the alley,
respond.
or was it in a hotel? Did they at least set you up with a hotel and throw the
Let me
money on the
let me
counter
respond to
and
what
walk
you
on
said.
up out the door?
Let me respond
How
to
was
what
your
you said.
journey, baby?
Let me
To
respond to what you
what you
said.
are now. Our baby got a little bit. She got a little bit of titty. I ain't gonna, I'll never say
Okay.
Toaster is an ugly trans woman because
Girl,
she's not. She's, she's
say
pretty,
it, bitch.
but
Say it
she
what you
got
say.
there from the
Cause I'm about to
slum.
say it.
That's how she got there.
Are you finished?
But
Let
she
me
was
go.
sitting there yesterday on YouTube cameras. I want to say saying, "Yeah, I'm. Look at how gorgeous. I've always been this way. I've been
My
with
turn.
diamonds. Okay, ever since I was a young one."
Okay, my
And
turn.
that's how she came up. She tried to avoid her
My
past,
turn.
mhm,
Let
her
me say what I
past
gotta say.
with the prostitution and the
Okay.
drugs
Okay.
and the drugs, sis.
Okay. Okay.
It didn't say
Because
she was better than everybody. Girl, bye.
okay. So can I respond now? Because I let y'all go on and on. Now, Ro, let me tell you one thing about me, baby. You got 1, 2 niggas up here that you never got to put your motherfucking lips on. 3, bitch. I ain't never went out here and motherfucking begged no motherfucking man for no money. They always threw that shit at me, okay? Because I am that bitch. And fourth of all, bitch, I'm not flying around from city to city chasing dick that will never slide up in me, bitch. You didn't even get to smell the motherfucking dick, bitch. When you was out in Las Vegas, bitch, you didn't even get to touch the motherfucking dick, bitch. The nigga didn't even want to motherfucking hug you, but the bitch gladly took your motherfucking money. Okay, so can we get the motherfucking receipts of how much you spent and how much you spent for some dick that you didn't get? Because the same motherfucking, and guess what? When I met my motherfucking husband, he wasn't no motherfucking trick baby girl. And let me tell you this, I never used no whole money to get my titties, baby. A real man paid for them. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, I'm about to go and sit on his motherfucking dick. Something that you wish that you could motherfucking do, bitch. I got in-house motherfucking dick, bitch. I'm not out there peddling around for a motherfucking dick to swallow. Okay.
In-house penis, honey. My
All right.
God.
So
Sound
yeah.
like Bama girl. Pastor,
We
this
are
in-house
not
business.
the motherfucking same.
Remember Bama girl told that pastor, this in-house business. I never forget that.
Okay. I'm telling you. So anyway, let me say this. Brian comes up, me and Brian argues. That's it, you all.
What's up, Noble?
Again, oh Lord Jesus. It's other, like I said,
Oh shit,
Brian
we
has
got to
other
talking about
interests,
dick. Oh Lord. Okay,
and
go ahead,
that's it.
Pastor.
So it's a lot
Pastor,
going
Pastor,
on.
don't explain nothing to these people because, like I
Yeah,
said,
it is what it is, baby.
yeah,
Everybody liking each other, child. Everybody liking each other, child. Whatever. Child, look,
it's like
look.
Simon want to
He
suck
ain't
King
coming, baby.
Toast's
He
dick,
going to
but
Virginia.
okay.
He ain't coming to San
Yeah.
Antonio.
But I don't need Ro just putting on a wig
Oh
thinking that
no,
she's
I'm going to
crazy
San
bitch
Antonio,
sitting
Pastor.
next to me. Okay. You a drag queen.
Oh
You
no,
was
I'm
a
going to San
man,
Antonio.
Ro. Okay. Know your place.
Mm, mm. Lord,
You know how to be a butch queen a lot of times, Sosa. You was
What's
talking
up,
my
about
Miss
Lady
God.
Dimples
Toast?
What's up, the
transition.
mayor of
You
Detroit?
look. Remember that time you dressed up as Lemon? I said, "Look at Queen Toaster looking just like a man."
Oh, Jesus.
Baby, I
Never
was
mind.
no, I was
You be giving, but for real
no,
though, a lot of times you be
I was
trying to
giving bull dagger.
you know how to get butch
I
queen
was
real
giving bull
quick.
dagger. That was bull dagger, not butch queen. Thank you.
My God, today. Y'all doing the
Oh,
most. I didn't know all of this was going on somebody else's channel. What's up, Mayor? We see Mayor of Detroit over here. Okay, we see you.
Oh, I gotta stop saying that word because my friend does not like that word. I take that back.
Mm, my God. So we got
Talking
Detroit
about
up in
I've
the
been in
house.
accidents and stuff. Great.
Who
I ain't
been in
never been in no
You said
motherfucking
accidents?
you
accident.
shitted in your.
Somebody hit
You
me.
said you shitted on
That's
yourself,
what
Ron.
Dimples was
Brian,
over there.
Brian, don't
Oh,
be in Casper, nigga. What the
Simon,
fuck?
leave me alone, Simon. Why do you worry about Ro? He's up here. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to. I don't talk to deadbeat fathers. I talk to
Simon,
people that take
leave
care of their
these young boys
children.
alone. Leave these young
Hey,
boys alone.
Ugh.
Get
be
your
Ghostbusters
funky,
up in
freaky
this
ass up
bitch.
out of
Let's
here.
go.
Get your old
Dimple
freaky
said that
ass
I
off
couldn't be
the
a truck.
fan.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is she
Dimples
on?
told Ro that I couldn't be a. Well, she told Ro I couldn't be a truck driver because I've been in so many wrecks. And I'm like, how have I been in wrecks when somebody hit me and I'm trying to get me a little piece of change out the deal? So what the fuck is you talking about, bitch? Dimples need to worry about her. I'm sorry. Let me look, y'all. I'm about to go, y'all. I got to go to work. Y'all have a good night. And I love everybody on this panel, including dirty, pitch black feet Simon. You dirty, homeless looking motherfucker, hobo looking bitch. You look like you drank on the street. You hairy, hippie looking bitch.
Oh my
Now go take
God.
care
Brian,
of your
When
fucking
you
daughter.
try to
Go take
Brian,
care
you
of
better
your
get
fucking
your
daughter.
scam
Take
on.
care of your
You better get
children.
your scam on.
Take care of your children, bitch.
Get your
Take
scam
care of
on.
your children and ask
Get
Ro
your
to suck
scam
his
on,
dick.
Brian.
Okay,
Ask
Brian.
Ro
Yes,
to suck his dick. Ask
scam
Ro to
all
suck his dick and
2025.
cake on her phone.
Brian is
Love
trying.
connection with Dovey, bitch. That's what you
Yes,
bitches do.
get your scam
Ask
on,
Ro that.
Brian.
What?
No, it ain't no
Scam,
scam, bitch. My shit
scam
hurt
that
for real,
insurance.
shit.
Scam
My
that
shit do
insurance.
hurt a little bit.
Yes, so get
Toya, all
your
right,
bag
Toya, and I still love you too. I still love you too, Toya.
Yes,
But you know what?
That's Brian's roller cuff. It
vroom,
hurts.
Tell him
vroom,
your pussy
Yeah.
hurt. Brian,
vroom,
tell
It
him your
vroom,
hurts.
pussy
nigga.
hurting.
Vroom,
Your
vroom.
It
pussy
do
ache.
hurt a little bit to the side, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Did you did you go to the doctor and
Oh.
get it checked
What?
out, Brian?
It do hurt. It do hurt to the side a little bit. Yeah, it do.
Brian, pussy hurt.
What the fuck?
Oh
Your pussy
Lord.
hurt.
Hey, but
Yeah.
Yo, Brian, people
Well,
see you,
put some
man.
lotion on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say,
Moisturize,
right,
nigga.
Pastor? Yeah.
Put some lotion on it.
Moisturize, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit
Envy
straight.
J. Wilson, We're Dragon is big and Lemon is there too. Child, I don't know. I'm so tired of this lady needing to buy a bicycle every 2 years. Baby, if it ain't a bicycle, somebody done stole the phone. I like dragons, but dragons be doing a lot. She
Her
be doing
trade,
a lot.
her trademark is like she is like, I got the bite late, late, late. I got it late. I said, come on, dragons again. But the day, y'all, I'm telling you, the bike that she need, this dude, he was behind me. I was driving, and he was coming up real fast. I said, what type of bike is that? So it had something up there. I think that's the type of bike that she want. That it got something like a mini what's the word, y'all, when the sun helps charge the bike?
Oh,
Solar, yeah,
solar
the
panel.
solar,
panel.
yeah. I guess it get that solar energy. It was going though, y'all. It was like soaring like an eagle coming behind me. I said, "Look at this bike coming!" And then right in the middle of that, Dragons was doing a commentary saying, she want her a bike, and I said, "This the bike you need right here, Dragons."
What
That
drug store
guy, I'm
you
telling you, he
doing?
was about to be right across the street real quick. He
Yeah,
was
what drug?
flying like
But she said the
the Wizard
brakes
of Oz
don't work.
witch.
That's why she got it for a discount because the brakes don't work, but she know how to fix brakes.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm
That's some
like, well,
bullshit.
baby, if you know how to
Hold
fix
on.
brakes,
Oh, y'all, hold on. If that baby know how to fix brakes, that's a little side hustle that she could have been doing. She could have been showing us her side hustle
she
on
better
the
go to
live
she
of
better go to
Dragons
discount
with the
tires.
brakes.
She better
Well,
go to
Somebody
discount
would have paid her
tires
to fix
or
that brake.
Midas, or
she
she
was
better go to
using her
Jiffy
wires to
Lube.
get high.
Jay,
She
man.
was using her
Jay.
wires to get high. Let's just call it for what it is. She was using those wires to get high. She got damn like Simon over there, giggly, and got those scissors and cut those wires up and got high.
All I can say is she know how to fix brakes, then she need to find herself at Midas or Firestone or discount tires.
Okay.
Uh,
I can make
Yeah,
it
or fix them
$25
bikes
an
up
hour,
for the kids in the
$30 an hour.
Walmart.
Bike Santa.
They be fixing them bikes right on up. To put right out so the kids can just go ahead and get them a bike. She can go and do that too. Look at all them talents. Dragons is mm-mm.
And
Yes.
wow, well, let me say this, y'all. Like I said, hey, if she get her money, that's fine. Because it's always something.
Well, I'm
Then,
dropping down,
and then
Jay Wilson.
all right, Rodney. Then
All
she
right,
did.
Rodney. Rodney, you got to work later too.
Yeah, I gotta work. I'm getting ready for work now.
All right, go
I
vacuum
know
that
that's right.
carpet.
Look at
Go
all these
vacuum
working
that
men out
carpet
here.
before you
That's
leave.
shoot.
Go
We
ahead and
about
put
to
the
do it.
tracks in the carpet. Go ahead and put them tracks in the carpet now before you leave. Cause you know he like an old nasty piece of track in his carpet.
All right, well, let me go ahead and walk on to my bedroom so I can make this money. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, make that money.
I make that money.
Make that money.
I know that's right, sis.
So, well, what time you go to work tomorrow?
Yeah, bright and early, Pastor. Ooh, bright and early.
Yep.
I'm gonna be praying tonight.
And Brian gonna be at work. Simon, what time you go to work?
He's drinking now, so he's there already. Oh, he's there already.
You gonna have to work now that you ain't got no wallet.
Yeah, Lord Jesus.
You better hurry up. Can't you go ahead and salvage your case real quick.
I mean, did they still? I mean, is your lawyer badge on the dresser?
Yo, roll, bro.
Ain't you in touch with a judge? Can the judge get you a little bit of the petty cash?
It's 3:00 in the morning over here. You know what I'm saying?
Simon at work now. They said, Jesus.
He at work right now because that bottle is in his mouth, so he's already
at work right now.
I would get you back at this one. Like you played around like too much. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, Simon came back in 30 minutes. Said the police had called him, and then it wasn't at the police station. It was at the mental hospital. It sounded like
Simon. Simon, can you read the police report to us?
Get Brian in your butt.
Then you get a police report if you say you called them. Did you put one out on her?
She was making fun of me eating
So
a burger.
She ran away from the mental hospital. What's going on with that?
Making fun of you eating a burger.
Dimples was making fun of making fun of me eating a damn burger, girl. Like what the Dimples just need to stop.
Brian, you know the way you was eating that burger though. You was eating that burger.
Hold on.
I said, "Well, Brian, just to be funny."
Who is
you the way you were eating that burger though? You said the people was in there looking at you the way you was eating the burger though, Brian. You be saying you set yourself up. Like Lady Dimples set herself up with them pictures. You know you try to set yourself up.
It's a video. It's a video.
You said that you was like, yeah, I know they gonna look at me while I'm eating this burger like this.
No, the lady was looking at me.
So who is this Noel, the dab? Who are you, Noel?
I am a person on YouTube. It's none of your business.
Okay, then goodbye. Thank you. You're banned. No.
Not the attitude, girl.
All right. Bye. Goodbye. Again, I try to help y'all. I knew you was crazy. That's why I put my banner up. Okay, she crazy. Did y'all? Well, y'all didn't see how she looked.
How did she look?
Oh, it's too late to be coming to that attitude.
People crazy coming out with an attitude.
Like, yo, bro.
But she got you eating the burger. Well, let me say this, baby.
Nah, Dimples, I don't know why Dimples don't like me, Pastor. I've never done nothing to Dimples, and she just don't like me for no reason. And listen, the thing about it is, I want her to be the best. She said today that she was 6'2", 300 pounds. That's what she said today.
Right, you know why though? Because of the way that you feel. I think about the trans community. You know they can feel it. They can feel that.
You sound like you're in a movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with your mic or anything. Like, you sound like you're in a movie. Or some cave. Like, when you're talking, it's like, I'm like, what? Come on.
Okay, I can't. I just had to let that go. I did as long as I could.
He need to find out how he gonna build that money back up that was in that wallet anyways. Simon, if you don't go ahead and get that wallet together,
you need to be
get your wallet down somewhere.
Credit cards and stuff. You doing too much.
Yeah.
Your
what was really in that wallet? The wallet looked tied. I'm quite sure the wallet was tied. The leather and the whole wallet. Throw the whole wallet away for real. Just throw it away. It was the leather won't right in the wallet. He needs a new one
tonight. Oh my God!
Girl,
she
said like nobody. I don't know that bitch. And that bitch, she another bitch that like to talk to me. Fuck that hoe. And I hope that hoe died, bitch. Stop talking to me.
Oh Lord, she offering a BS tarot card reading in exchange for her money. Not a tarot card reading. Oh my God! Now Dragon's doing tarot cards. Well, God, can she get the card that tell her how to get a new bicycle? Baby, these people got life, child. So
I guess a lot of people may have gave while she had the live. But if she doing that, she must need.
No, Simon, because
Somebody
you
must have
acting
told her to
real
just get the
goofy.
new bite,
You
get the
acting
bite
goofy
new.
tonight, Simon, and you get on my nerves tonight. You just giggling and stuff. I mean, you got a new little sweatsuit, a little new hoodie and stuff, and you acting all different. Rip me out the look, rip me. What they say? Rip me
Rip
out
me
the
out the
what
traffic
package
off
because I'm
and have
feeling
some brand
brand new.
new.
Okay, that's
Yo.
what Simon doing right now. Okay, he feeling real brand new right there, and I can't deal with you tonight, Simon. No, he cammed up a little bit so we can see that new hoodie. Okay, you
Why
get
that lady keep? Can you? Why that lady keep busting out of the mental hospital like that though? That's some scary mess. Every time you look up, he always talking about something. She out, and then she back
okay.
up in
It's
there.
like it looks like
She,
it's like that was that Carrie that scary movie. It's like a scary movie or something. She just getting all out and stuff.
yeah, and then she done got out and then took your wallet. I mean, what?
Man, that whole story was
Allegedly,
elaborate.
Baby.
allegedly.
It
He
was
said
elaborate.
this is his story. He said that she got out of prison. She ain't had no place to stay. So he stayed over her house in another room. And then when he woke up the next morning, the wallet was gone, the phone was gone. He was talking to us on the computer. And then he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. And then he called back 30 minutes and said that his daughter had a phone. And I ain't trying to laugh, but I mean, you ain't no shame, but maybe he was easy like Sunday morning, like nothing ain't happened. That's what I don't get about Simon. He act like nothing wasn't happening. And so that's why people wouldn't believe in him. And I thought he was gonna ask for some cash app, how he was asking, because it was like, okay, what you want us to do? I mean, all right, Simon, you said you behaving because you acting real goofy.
But Simon, tell the people the truth. You are a pathological liar, and then you drink with it too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think you're gonna have to get rid of both of those two traits.
You're just mad.
Then maybe you won't have to go through this stuff that you are supposedly going through.
You're
Then we can see what's really real.
No, I'm over here for Pastor.
Who the man is behind the new hoodie.
Why are you so mad, bro?
I'm not mad.
You are.
But I mean, I told you that I've told you that before though. Like the lies just have to stop.
Was this on the phone or was this on the live or was it on the phone?
No, this has nothing to do with what went down.
I told him that what was it, Simon? Was it on email and was it in one of your lives?
Okay.
And then he did it. And then he did it some more. Like when I told him that, because I was like, yeah, you need to start disrespecting people, especially women so heavily. And then I was like, stop doing all that drinking. And I was like, please stop lying. All three. And then he did all three of them real heavy and alive. And I was like, yeah, see, that's what Simon want to do.
No,
so that's where that's where he at. So we can't believe you.
Nah, what I'm gonna tell you is this.
I gave up, right? Simon.
Yeah. What happened is Ro tried to control me, right? He turned around and it's like, Simon,
I did.
This is what sector you're from. Like, this is what sector you're gonna be at, and I know about all this shit. Like, la la la, and I was like, I don't even know what the fuck you're speaking about, bro. Like, at the end of the day, that's when he switched. I didn't even know about Brian or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, stop saying my name.
He turned around
and was like, yo,
see, there he go lying already.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you lying, Simon. What you did, you the one. Then I think you were trying to sponsor something for like the trip with Trish when she was talking about Belize.
And is that still going on?
I was like, I was like, no, I didn't want anything, from the whole situation. And that's when all this stuff, he started going crazy for real. With the whole stuff with Trish and
still
Belize.
going on? Is that trip still happening?
Yeah.
I heard people saying that she canceled it. No. I didn't hear her say it, but they said she canceled the trip.
You see how mad he is?
No,
like,
Simon, but
Simon, this is the stuff that comes out of your mouth.
Bro,
you have no power to make nobody mad.
Really, bro?
Stop lying first. Stop lying. Like I said, and then stop. Definitely stop all the drinking. You're a pathological liar. That's a hard thing to
All right,
wrap
I
around. I
appreciate
tell
it.
you.
Yeah,
So
Let
Simon,
me
but
see what
you
get
this
that
sound a
thing.
little
We don't
inebriated
know. We don't know who
tonight.
this person is. Pastor, who is this person on the panel? We don't know that person.
let me
Yeah,
go read the comment.
You sound
because I
deep.
mean, you do sound a little
You said
inebriated.
some deep shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because this is the thing, Simon. I mean, you were so traumatized, and now you just did you drink something? Because I mean,
No,
you
like
still don't have your
this.
license. You don't have your ID.
Yeah, but these niggas are gonna turn
Pastor,
around
I would
like,
not be, and Simon, I would not be
no,
on YouTube right now if I had lost everything, my wallet. You should have been getting yourself together to get your ID and stuff. Because what if she done threw the wallet down somewhere and there you go, all your identity is snatched and everything, all of that. That's what should be worried about.
yeah, but you
But
can't
you
even be
worried
a
about making sure that your laptop
no,
is open to get
you
on the
can't
panel.
you
Boy, sit
can't
down
even be a
somewhere like it
friend.
really
Oh my
happened.
god.
You can't be a friend. You can't be a friend, nigga.
Oh Lord.
After
It sounds like y'all got something more
I
than
known
that.
you
That's
for
what it
2
sounds like.
years, and you can't even be a friend. You want to fucking like go,
Two
okay, do
years, but
this and
Dolby's
that.
love connection just was last year though. It was just last year.
Y'all be laughing so much.
So
I'm
how did you
trying to
know it was
remember
2
y'all
years?
what he said, what he did. Dang.
All right, that's cool. I
Well,
see
I'm
you.
telling you what, anyway, it's a lot of stuff going on, Simon. I just hope you get your wallet.
He did
And
the same thing to Dragons though. Like he tried to act like when I with her situation, he tried to be like he was gonna get her something, and then he was like trying to hold it up in the air, holding nothing in the air. Like, oh yeah, well I
And
got this money, I ain't giving it to her no more. And he had said something like that with the whole Belize stuff too, like trying to hold money in the air. I'm like, I
oh
don't know what the
my
hell you holding
god,
up. Talking about, and then
you that
Trish crazy
mad?
talking about, oh yeah, he
Are you
trying to
that
be a Santa
mad?
Claus for you. Oh, I
Are
said,
you that mad,
Santa
girl?
Claus, girl, you sit on his lap then.
Are
Girl,
you that
bye.
mad? You that mad? You really that mad, girl?
mm,
Jesus Christ.
well,
Yo, the lies that you say, Simon, sometimes they do work your nerves. They do.
Okay.
mhm.
It's because I'm with
So Simon,
Trish.
you know that story was interesting, and that's all I'm gonna say. And this is why people question you because it seems like that if you were really concerned
He
about this
he
wallet and this stuff, you would have it,
he's
and you'd be
mad because
trying to
I'm
do
with Trish.
everything to get it back. But okay, that's what I'm thinking about.
I'm with Trish, and that's why he's mad. That's
Well,
his
let me
fucking
say this,
thing.
y'all.
Are
Trish Trip,
you? Are you with Trish? Are you?
child. So
Who are
anyway,
you with?
so speaking of that trip. So I said, well, let me see who's sponsoring this trip because again, I want to know, right? And it's real interesting. The person who owns the business.
Who is it?
hmm I tell you
Who?
what, it's not a black man. hmm And
What?
y'all, let me say this. I want to ooh
With the way
Jesus.
Trish act, it ain't no black man.
No, let me say this. Let me say this.
Bro.
So when I found out how this might have been sponsored and what kind of business it is, it kind of like I kind of had to think. And this is the big thing too. I'm all for taping at the awards show. I'm all there being there for the show. But how she had it set up is that you had to tape not only before the show, but even after the show. So it's almost like you need footage. And this is the deal. And you learn this lesson like Fantasia and like people say, you don't give the rights up to your image and all of that stuff. You don't do all of that. And my thing is, even though you paid for the trip and everything, when the residuals come out, or if this thing were to get, say, if you put it on your channel and people go, my thing is, you don't have to share in the financial uh down the financial windfall that you may or may not get. So there was a lot of things and a lot of stipulations with them contracts that I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Just because you get us here and all of this stuff, then if you recoup or you go somewhere and sell this somewhere, or it gets picked up somewhere, then we don't get shit. Now look, I was all there
Oh,
for the award show because I was there for the award show, and I would have been there for the award show. But that's all I'm coming for is the award show, not to be taping with content creators and hanging with
yeah,
content
the
creators.
production.
Yeah,
Yeah, she wanted to make it into like a production. Like she started thinking like Big Brother or something, reality and all of that. That she was trying to. She was like, oh yeah, come on, y'all. We gonna have a, we gonna have characters and all this stuff. Like she was putting on a director's hat. I'm like, girl, you trying to get ready for a vacation? Then you talking about it's gonna be
Wait,
the award show. So
I
yeah,
can,
it was just
yeah,
bundled
I
up.
was coming for the award show.
now I can
She wants you
explain
to
to
do
you.
everything.
No,
She,
wait, no,
especially if
no.
you go on, I think on whatever
You're
that
being hyped,
contract.
okay?
She wants you
You're
to
too hyped.
participate as
You're like you're being kid and play right now, okay?
as a you know as a person on the show.
Yeah, it
Simon,
was
like you don't know nothing about it, Simon.
it was a little
You've
demanding.
got your own problems, your own
Yeah,
lives to
it was a
create.
little demanding. And I looked at this and I'm like, she's asking for a whole lot. I'm just here for the show. I'm here just to smile and get my little award and wave to the people and then go sit down. I wasn't there to be working before the show and working after the show. And my thing is, if you breach contract, then who's to say you're gonna get a flight back home? I mean, it was a lot of stuff. And I'm like, no, we ain't gonna It was too much. It was too much. It was too much. Mm-mm. And then once you signed it, then you
Mhm.
had to promise that you was gonna be there. And I'm like, mm-mm. Because this is YouTube and you never know what will happen. So I just think that it's really interesting. But this is the thing. If you're gonna do a YouTube award, there are a lot of people who would definitely sponsor. I think that you could get
Yeah.
people to do advertising because we get advertising dollars now. So again, first of all, I'm just not being funny. If you're gonna have an award show, you're not gonna have it in the most expensive place in the United States, which is New York,
Thank
which is
you.
one of the most expensive places. I mean, you could have had a YouTube award in Atlanta, or you could have gotten a venue in Texas. Where are the majority of the YouTube content creators? Where are they? I mean, dang, you could have had it in Nashville or someplace like that. I mean, you just don't have it in some place that is expensive like New York. I mean, you got to think about your overhead. You got to think about the price. You got to think about the hotel rooms, and you usually want to have it in a place where there's more hotel rooms because it's cheap. She could have had the YouTubers in Chicago. It would have been cheaper in Chicago than New York.
Hell,
So
Philadelphia, shit, somewhere where people can get to, not
yeah.
out the country. Everybody don't want to go out the country like that, especially to Belize. So, but it
Yeah,
just is what it is.
there's a lot of places where
Yeah.
she could have had it where it would have been economically feasible. And then, you got to look how many places have auditoriums. Like I said, San Antonio have a lot of auditoriums that they have places where you could maybe do an award ceremony in. But you gotta think about where. You could have went to Las Vegas. Again, I know people looking at Vegas crazy, but you know how many hotels in Vegas?
Yeah, and then she could have started in order to gain more, I say trust and stuff. She could have like been doing maybe like a yearly just meetup, like a little meetup with, and see, whoever really comes, just a little meetup where she throws it, yeah, maybe in a hotel, and just have people there for just a presentation.
Well,
Just
this
see
is
it,
the
and
thing.
then
This
she
is
could
the
do that
thing.
like
Just see,
randomly.
just first of all, see if there's an interest in even sponsoring it and saying that this is how many people, because this is how many people, this is the demographic. Look into sponsors that really like that kind of stuff, and go from there. I mean, there's a lot of things that you all could do. Y'all, let me say this. I know this is off topic, but I just got my AARP card, child. Hey,
Okay.
Pastor Maz in chat.
All
Oh,
right now, Pastor.
look, here go Catherine Powell. She read the
Pastor, you
names of the
competing with
cast
a
the
with
other
a
day.
YouTuber now that be always
Pastor's
talking
on
about getting their
someone's live.
AARP.
Diva facts. Somebody said, "Hey, Pastor Maz, she read the names of the cast the other day. Pastor's on someone's live. What that mean, Catherine?
Oh, Oh, so she's still having it, Catherine. Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
okay,
guess.
Are you still going,
okay.
Ro? You still going over there?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
And
I
right
talked to her.
now, the atmosphere and the climate ain't good for people to be traveling from the United States. Okay, I mean, with all these tariffs going on and stuff, it's a lot of things going on that I'm like, I don't know if I want to travel internationally a lot. You know what I'm saying? And nope.
age comes wisdom. So a lot of people won't even make it to get an AARP card. So like that's something to think about. Like I hope I don't have a heart attack or or a stroke or something like that with my fat ass that I can even get to 55. So that's really I'm happy that people are living and trying to see different stages of life because some people don't even make it towards the 20 or 30 or 40. So it's an honor to be 65 or 75 or get to that age.
What's up, four
So
quarters?
Pastor,
What's
you
up?
mind telling us what benefits you got with your AARP card? Like what?
You get
So,
benefits on prescriptions. You get discounts on restaurants. So like you go to restaurants, they give you discounts. You get discounts on travel. They let you know when there's legislation dealing with things that's dealing with people who are mature, the silver sneakers, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, the trip is still on.
ooh,
She only sent out cancellation letters to those people who hadn't given their definitive answer. She wants to show to be like Survivor, and that's a reason for choosing Belize. Child, please.
yeah, eyes in the sky. That's facts. Yeah, she
But this is the thing,
absolutely.
eyes in the
Yeah,
sky. Nobody ain't trying to do that. I'm here for an award like the Grammys and the Golden Globes and stuff, where people be reading the winner is. I ain't trying to be doing that. I ain't trying to be up there getting sweaty and breaking nails and stuff, talking about some Survivor stuff. Ain't nobody
I'm a
doing that.
survivor.
Pastor, I got a story that I would love to ask y'all about this. Did y'all see this happened at at my high school, Pastor Norcom? Did you see what happened? Well,
You
okay,
went
so
you went to
the girl that was
Norfolk?
on the track,
You went
so
to
she
Norfolk?
Oh, she hit that
yeah,
girl with that thing.
You went
yeah,
to
oh, you
IC?
saw it,
Wait a
Brian?
minute. Wait a
Yeah,
minute. Hold on. Excuse me. You went to IC Norcom?
that's me, Pastor. Yes,
You went to school in
graduate.
Portsmouth?
Yes,
You a Greyhound?
Greyhound all the
Oh,
way down.
Jesus. Lord have mercy. Ooh, Ro, you should be more hood than what you are, Ro. You went to, oh, God, you went to Norcom. Mm.
Yeah.
She had the nerve to be
Oh yeah,
Child.
you
Okay,
know,
so go
Pastor
ahead.
Nova know
Go
from
on, go
that.
ahead. No, go
I
ahead.
had to get checked. We had to get checked. Okay, at the door coming in.
Somebody
oh
said you
Lord, was
from
that
Norview,
gangster?
but he went to Norcom and Portsmouth, Ebony 75-7. Okay, now Norcom it was known to have a good band. That's why they have a real good band, but it's in Portsmouth. Okay, and if y'all know about Portsmouth, Portsmouth is like predominantly black. All right.
Uh-huh.
Missy Elliott is from Portsmouth. All right. So anyway,
Don't mess with me, Brian. Don't mess with
okay,
me. I got the B
I'm
town in me.
come on, Victory Boulevard. Okay, come on, Victory Boulevard.
I knew I was scared of him for
But
a
Pastor,
reason.
yeah,
I
this
knew it.
lady hit this girl, she was running, and they were like, I don't know where they were at in their run on the track. And then she had like some batons in her hand, and she
Hit that
I
girl.
felt like she was just running, but she started hitting the girl in the head. And the girl was holding her head, and then she got Norcom disqualified. It was so mad.
Wait a minute.
But
Wait a
she
minute.
started, she was
Was it
crying.
a
She was like, I
relay?
would never try to hit somebody.
Was it the relay and they was trying to do the batons? I ain't see it, but then she went to hit the girl. Child, this is Portsmouth. I know it happened,
Yeah.
but I didn't know it happened in Portsmouth. And then you went to Norcom. Lord Jesus. She hit that girl.
I seen it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and I was looking at, because it was sad when she was crying, but he'd be like, oh, baby, I mean, you
Do you
done
think
hit
she
that
had
girl
a
in the
mental
head.
snap? Do you think she had a mental snap or the girl did something? Or was she jealous of the girl for some reason?
Pastor, I'm naive. I was
This
looking,
is the
thinking
thing
that
though.
she was just tired, and
Hold on,
that's just the way she runs. She was just running, like, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. And then as she was doing that, she, her arms just like got the best of her, and then she just started waving them arms like, I gotta push, push. And then she was pushing, she would hit the girl in the head, and they're like, oh no, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh,
She
hold
was
on,
doing
bro.
that.
Let me go see this, bro. Let me go see this. I'll be
You
right
got
back.
to
Let me
see
go
it,
see this.
Pastor. Yeah, because a friend of mine, y'all, like my carpool buddy, was telling me that, and I was like, "Dang, he showed it to me, y'all. Y'all got to see it." She was, "What do y'all think?" This the type of stuff we do up in P Town, Brian. You better watch your back in P Town.
I'm having reservations. If y'all get down like that, I'm having reservations right now. Then, goddamn, you know. Um, now she hit that girl
The
though.
seven cities, seven Tidewater. But so I mean, but Brian,
She's a pretty
your
girl. Why
hometown ain't like that. Oh.
she a pretty girl. Why she hitting that girl in her head like that?
Yeah, how do you
She
feel?
a
Do you
pretty
believe her
girl.
story?
I
Because they
mean,
said
she
her
went
parents got
swinging
up there
that
too,
baton,
Pastor.
and they look like they on the same team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful women, beautiful girl.
Did you hear what her parents had to say? Because I didn't hear what the parents said, but I
I
guess
seen
her
it.
parents were on her side. I'm not sure.
What happened? What did the parents?
She
She's
just
a
basically
They
pretty.
saying
were
that.
just
I mean, she
running,
wouldn't
and then
hit nobody
she
like this. And the girl was saying, like, what about her? But what about how I feel on the inside? She's physically hurt, but what about me being, you know what I'm saying? So I caught a little clip of that earlier. I was looking at it earlier, but I felt bad for, when the girl that hit the girl started crying because, you can see both sides of the stuff, but I mean, that looked like she was hitting that girl. And, this is what it is, y'all. But y'all have a good night. I got to go. Bye.
All right, you be safe out
all
there.
right. Enjoy your work night.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, Pastor.
Wow. Well, bro, I didn't know you graduated from Norcom. Oh my God. I don't know why I thought you went to Warwick.
Oh yeah, Pastor.
I thought you from Portsmouth. Oh my God, you from
Yeah,
Portsmouth, bro?
we have came up over the years, Pastor.
Bro, you
With the
from
casino,
Portsmouth. Bro, you from
good old
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth natives.
My God,
We got
today.
we got us a good old nature park over here, Pastor. They trying to come up in Portsmouth.
Okay, I ain't mad at. So you don't live in Portsmouth now, do you?
Yeah, actually I do. Hmm.
Oh
I'm
Jesus.
still in Portsmouth.
Oh, I'm scared, baby. I'm scared now. Oh, bro, because baby, that used to be my stomping ground. I played for a church on George Washington in Effingham.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Pastor.
I
Hey,
sure did. And I got a friend right now who
ooh.
lives in downtown Portsmouth because she can just walk and catch the ferry to Waterside, that area.
Oh yeah,
So she
yeah.
lives
I
in
haven't
Old
been on the
Town.
ferry in a long
She lives
time.
in Old
We
Town.
had fun up there.
Bro. You live in
Yeah,
Portsmouth?
yeah, Portsmouth.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
many years.
Mm-mm. Oh my God. I used to visit Michael Rogers Church and Miriam Williams Washington's church and
Reverend
the
Edmund,
Mount.
what Reverend? I'm sorry, Edmonds.
Now I don't know I
Reverend.
don't know no Edmonds, but baby. But see,
Oh,
like I said, I was there. Now, see, bro, you got to remember that I left Norfolk like in 1995.
oh,
And you, when was you
oh
born,
yeah.
bro? How old are you when you was born? Bro, when was you born?
1986.
Oh shoot, you kind of well, yeah. You a little okay, okay. I was born in 1970. Okay, so okay.
Oh yeah.
But you was born in 1986, and I graduated high school in 1988. So, child, by you was still little. Ooh, Jesus! You went to you went to Norcom. Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits a little different, bro. That hits a little different. Cause I don't know why I thought you was from Newport News. I don't know why I thought you was from. You give me more peninsula. You don't give me no south side. You give me peninsula for some reason.
Oh, really, Pastor? Yeah.
You give me Hampton, Newport News. Williamsburg area. You don't give me south side, especially Portsmouth. Cause baby, I mean, no, seriously, cause I ain't lying. I mean, cause
Yeah.
if you would have said you from the South Side, so I'm like, you from Suffolk? But no, you don't bust
Yeah,
up
let
and say that
down.
you
Yeah,
from
with Suffolk
Portsmouth.
is. Portsmouth
And
is.
he done went to, do
Mm.
you hear that Ebony 75-7? Now he done gone ahead and gone to Norcom. Okay, he an old nasty piece of Greyhound. Okay, that's where
Yeah,
Norfolk State
Ebony.
got most of their people from. Baby, Norfolk State got most of their people from Norcom. Okay, they
Yeah,
they
that's
they
true.
recruited heavily from Norcom. My
Yeah, a
God,
lot of people
today.
there.
I didn't think he
My,
lived. I didn't think he lived 757 part of. Okay, I didn't either because I thought he was in Richmond, baby. And then we said he from Hampton Roads. I said, okay, he must be in Newport News. And then he gonna bust out and say he done went to IC Norcom. Okay.
Greyhound all day.
Did you ever get
Yeah.
in a fight? Because you know that likes to fight at Norcom, baby. Okay, Norcom is real black. It's a black school. Don't get it twisted now. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Ro.
it was easy
Mm-mm,
to get in trouble there, Pastor. But no, actually, no, I didn't fight in Norcom. I fought
mm-mm,
more in my like in middle school.
mm, mm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, for the most part, maybe in elementary too, I think. But yeah,
My God,
after that, I was trying to make it. You know, either you gonna try to make it in Norcom, or they gonna make an example out you.
well, my God, today. See, I have a friend who was the principal at Nasman River, at Nasman River High
Oh,
School.
really? Oh,
Well, I mean, he did it for a short stint. So yeah, child. I just got my new Norfolk State book, child. Let me show y'all, child. Y'all see that? Behold,
oh
there you
yeah,
go, baby. They just sent me my Norfolk State book, so I'm gonna read about it and see what this lady over here doing over here. So yes, baby, my behold, Norfolk State University. Come on now, NSU. You know it was really
yeah.
it
Green
is
and
really
gold.
ironic that that's the school that I went to. And again, they were the only school at the time to have music and mass communication, and you could merge both of those majors, which I thought was ingenious because they didn't have that in Florida. They didn't have that in Georgia. I looked everywhere, and Norfolk State was the only school that had it. And so that's where I went. I went there because of the major. They had a good music. So Norfolk State is known for their music department and they are known for their mass comm department. So we have a lot of people in the field now, especially in the Hampton Road. Regina Mobley, Sierra, all of those ladies came out of NSU. So, so they have a
Yeah,
good
and I
mass
love
comm
the fact,
department.
Pastor, they really help you to find time to study, especially if you didn't stay on campus. Because the library stayed open, real late at one time. I don't know if it
Mhm.
stays open as late, but you have time to go to work, and then, oh, I got some work to do, turn in, or meet up with some group members. So doing a project. So I really did like that
Well,
about North Norfolk State.
so I used to go because I live closer to Regent. Well, I live between. So I lived in Holly Point area, off of Providence Road in Chesapeake. So I would go to Regent to use their library because it was very quiet. And see, Norfolk State didn't have that new library, baby. They had that big old concrete contraption over there, and that new library wasn't there when I was there. So
Oh,
so I did not like Old Dominion Library because it was too loud and they would always be rolling their eyes like you gonna steal a book. And Norfolk State Library at the time, it was okay, but it wasn't the new library. That new library is fire. That new library
ain't
is
it? I love
everything.
it.
It's everything. But at the time, Regent University had the really, really quiet library. And so I would go there, and it was not too far from me. And then I worked at Greenbrier Mall at the time. So I worked at Hex Department Store at Greenbrier Mall.
Oh, Pastor, you heard about Greenbrier Mall?
What about?
Somebody brought it, and they were talking about turning it into like a outside mall. That's
Well,
what they was.
that's what's surviving right now because the only mall that's probably doing something worth something is Lynn Haven Mall. I mean, Lynn Haven and then the mall downtown, because they got the downtown people who have to run in there or they have a convention. So MacArthur would be nice, but Lynn Haven is probably the only mall that's going to do pretty well because let me tell y'all something. Greenbrier would be the last mall that I thought they were going to be getting rid of because Greenbrier Mall is in a very exclusive area in Chesapeake. And I'm telling you, them homes are
Yeah.
fire. And that doesn't mean anything because malls are dying. In San Antonio, they are mall crazy still. So our malls are going to survive. They have one right now that's not doing too
Oh,
well. But for the most part, those malls in San Antonio are fire. So, I mean, San Antonio, it'll be a
oh,
while before they malls close down. But baby, who would have thought that Military Circle would have been a ghost town and Jana of all places would be the place where people go because Military Circle was the place
yeah.
where people went.
It sure was. I loved military.
Hmm.
Back when and now, because I actually just looked that up too. I looked to see like, is military still open? And then they've been closed now for at least since maybe last year. I think early last year they shut
Let me
down.
tell you, Military Circle was
Mm.
the last place where they had a Morrison's. Baby, I went to Morrison's
Yeah,
cafeteria and everything. And
that
then
mac and cheese
they told me,
pasta. Tell them
yeah,
about Morrison and the chicken.
baby,
That's some
Morrison.
chicken
But
Brian
my
I like.
favorite mall, my favorite mall restaurant was Piccadilly, honey. And I think they got
Oh
a few
yeah, I like
Piccadillys left.
Piccadilly.
Ooh, I love Piccadilly. I would get that dilly plate. So the
I got
closest
my
thing,
liver. I used to get my liver from Piccadilly.
yeah, the
I'm sure
closest,
their liver was
yeah,
good.
the closest thing they have to that in San Antonio is Luby's, and they closed a lot of Luby's. And child, I went back to Cincinnati, and they told me that they closed all the Frisch's Big Boys. I mean, I'm like, they closed all the Frisch's Big Boys in Cincinnati. I'm like, what they doing? But baby, Piccadilly was the thing. Ooh, I love Piccadilly. I love some Piccadilly.
Yeah, I like them
Mm-mm-mm.
too.
I'm telling you, out of
Uh-uh.
all of them, I like Piccadilly the most. You know, Morrison's was good, but baby, I love some Piccadilly. It's the theme, and I really
Mm.
like Piccadilly because it was looking like you walking into a castle. And baby, they had them real
Yeah.
heavy curtains. They had them heavy curtains up in that Piccadilly. And baby, them big old tables. Piccadilly, that theming was everything. You felt like you were eating in a Tudor castle at Piccadilly. I love, but at least our Piccadilly, I can't talk about anybody else Piccadilly. Our Piccadilly was off the chain. And so our mall back in my hometown is dead. The only thing they have now is Macy's and Dillard's and JC Penney's, and it's dead. It's dead. And I don't know
We
if
got that too.
yeah, I don't know if
We got
JC Penney's gonna last. Child, they had a Sears and the Sears closed, and everything on that Sears side is dead as a doornail. And even in the food court, baby, they don't have no name brand people in the food court. So when people start pulling out your food court, that's it. I think the malls are a dying breed, and only if people really go to the malls. I like malls because I don't like them outside things because you be cold in the sun and you be cold in the winter and hot in the summer. And I don't like them little outside things. At least in the malls, you would get heat or you're gonna get cold. So yeah.
that's right. Mm-hmm. They
Hmm.
didn't make Alter. Um, that there certain things start dying out because they used to have the Chili's in there, took that away. The Burger King took that away, so now they holding on to Charlie's, and they even took Cinnabon away.
And that's the thing.
Cinnabon I know was making
That
some
mall
money.
is not that old. MacArthur,
Yeah, it's still new.
they were building on MacArthur when I was getting ready. So MacArthur is not that old. It's the newest mall. It was a downtown mall. I thought it was crazy to build a downtown mall in the first place, but that's what they did. And I think even the
Mm.
outside stores are going to suffer a little bit because again, everybody's going to Amazon and people are getting their stuff Amazon. I don't trust that because my thing is
Yeah,
unless you have a camera that's really taking your precise size, I don't trust getting clothes like that because usually they are too small and I like going to the place and actually trying on the clothes.
I had a friend just had something taken for, or they, yeah, she just had something taken, and the guy didn't take a picture. Sometimes them Amazon truck drivers, they don't take pictures and they'll drop something off, maybe, you know, maybe not even really give it to you.
Yeah. Well, no,
So
no, no.
she
When
had
I
to
say
call
take
them.
pictures though, Ro, they take pictures of you online to get your size. So they can get your size like picture perfect. And from that they will tailor your clothes. I know they do that too.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, bro,
See,
baby,
yeah.
it's 10:37, baby. I'm getting ready to go to bed. But y'all, it was real. Thank y'all for coming on. I want to thank Brian. I want to thank Ro. I want to thank Tulsa, Simon Child. Bertha May tried to come up here. We don't know what happened. Who else came up here?
Queen, yeah, oh yeah, Tulsa,
Rodney and Rodney
Rodney, yeah,
and
I got
Rodney.
Rodney going to work too, Pastor.
Yeah, yep. And I want to thank
Yeah.
Ebony 75/7 for being our usher tonight.
Thank you,
Really
about
appreciate
Ebony.
you, Ebony. I'm looking to see if anybody else was the usher. I know, and I want to thank all the ushers. Rodney was here, so I know Rodney was ushering a little bit because he was here. So Rodney and Ebony 757, and then Dr. Lashana Root Brown usually get here. But I want to thank y'all for being ushers. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I want to recognize Diva Tomboy and the mayor of Detroit. I don't know why Diva messing with that
Yeah.
man, but the mayor of Detroit and all y'all. So, and Brian and all y'all and everything. Thank y'all for coming up. And again, thank you to those content creators who called to check on me. I'm doing well. And thank you for those subscribers who emailed me to make sure I was doing okay. I appreciate y'all too. So y'all have a good night and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, Ro.
Bye, Pastor. All right,
Y'all
y'all
take
take
care.
care.
Peace.